Welcome to Hello Expat Talks, a podcast series about inspiring stories of entrepreneurial expats in the Netherlands and about Dutch companies focusing on the community of expats.
Welcome, Gerda Wiegers, in our studio.
Thank you, Oran. Nice to be here.
In this podcast, we will look at internationals who want to buy a house in the Netherlands and what the role of an expat broker can be. We also look at relocators who work together with an expat broker and the importance to use marketing tools like social media or a podcast to serve clients more in new ways. So Gerda, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Oran. I'm an owner of a real estate company. I have 4 different types of companies, all about housing in the Dutch housing market. Pracht Internationals is a company focused on international clients, expats who want to buy a house, a luxury house in the Netherlands, and we help them in that process.
Okay, nice to hear that. So we're going to talk about Pracht Internationals, and what I see on internet, on social media, some reviews of your clients, and one of them I was very impressed, and I want to say it here in this podcast. I quote, "We feel very satisfied with our choice of Pracht International to guide us as expats through the process of buying a house in the Utrecht area. From the first meeting to the day we got the keys of our houses, it was always a joy to work with Gerda Wiegers. She is highly professional and knows all the ins and outs of the Dutch property market. She is punctual with the meetings and replying to the messages. Going for viewings with her was always great fun. She found the perfect house for us and the whole process went perfectly. We would definitely recommend Gerda to anyone looking into buying a house." I see a big smile on your face.
That's right.
I see that it very pleased you.
Yeah.
So how did you manage this?
Yeah, I'm so grateful for these kind of reviews of clients of mine. This is a client from South Africa, so we have different clients from all over the world. Yeah. I started with my Dutch clients. Pracht was founded 12 years ago. And then I started my company focused on Dutch clients who want to buy a house in the Dutch housing market. But after a few years, I experienced that more and more international clients also found my company because they also needed assistance in getting a house of their own in Holland. And so it became apparent that our entire approach was also extremely suitable and appropriate for them. And in a market where people from abroad don't know what the rules in the game are.
Sometimes very complicated in the Netherlands.
Also for Dutch clients, is it already complicated? So you can imagine for international clients, it's even more complicated to find your way in that market. And and thinking about documents that are in Dutch. We assist them in the whole process. Yeah.
Sounds very nice. But how do you start the process of your activities? Yeah,
the first thing, of course, is meeting with our potential new clients. Those meetings can be online. There's more and more like at the moment. First intake meeting. But if it's possible, we meet in person. But then they have to be in Holland. So it differs for each client. We choose the right approach. And that introduction meeting is very important because we take a lot of time for it. We investigate what they are looking for, and it's not only about the specifications of the house itself, but mainly about their way of living, the way their family. Do they have children? Is it important to have a location near a type of school? Do they have special hobbies that are important? Do they want to have the nature in them, in the surroundings? Now, you can think about a lot of things. We take a lot of time to meet with each other. That's the first step.
That sounds very nice. What I hear and understand is that you really give personal contact, that you revolve really to your clients and what they really need, and you deliver tailor-made solutions.
Yeah. Yeah, based on what they tell us and what about their wishes, we we design a project based on their needs, and so each project is tailor-made. And the only thing for us, what is important, is that we find a house that's going to feel like home for them. So that's our main goal: to find a house where they can feel at ease and what fits in their way of life.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, you are very passionate, but what I really interesting about your drive, when you're talking about your company, tell me more about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it recently, and I published also an article on my LinkedIn page about it. What's my drive for this work? And what I experienced during the time, that I'm very grateful, I would say, that I can be part of a very big step in their life. Most of the time it's about going to live in another country or decide...
Which is really difficult for many people.
Yeah, that's really a big change in someone's life or a whole family. Or sometimes people already stay in Holland. They rent a house and then they decide to stay longer and want to buy a house of their own. And for me, I'm really grateful that I'm on their side, next to them, assist them during that process. And
you talk about trust. How important is trust in your personal contact?
Yeah, I think very important, because
it's the basic form.
That's the basis of the whole service we deliver, because we are continuously there for them, to take them through the whole process and be active in every way we can to help them, and to make sure that they find the best house for them. Yeah.
It sounds very genuine what you're saying, and I think that everyone wants to deliver that kind of business or services. How did you manage that? Is that typically that you are, as Gerda Wiegers, that you are always like that, also in private life or in the business life?
Yeah, I think I'm very interested in people in general, and and if I can assist them in this process, it makes me very grateful. Very, that's the best. How do you call it?
You make a much more step, go further than beyond like the average expat broker.
Yeah, it makes me very happy too. That's what I wanted to say. It makes me very happy to see them happy, and that's my main goal. And we hope to deliver that service to all the people we work for.
Yeah, can you tell me much more about the service of Pracht Internationals?
Yeah, of course. The first step we take is that we are going to look at the market in a very active way, based on what they are looking for. That we search the market every day for them, for new properties. So if there is something available new on the market, the first thing, especially in the current market, which is so overheated,
it's crazy in the Netherlands.
It's really crazy sometimes. But our main goal, the first step, is to plan a visit to the house that I think is suitable for them. So we are active in that, so they don't have to search for it themselves. After a few viewings, most of the time, there will be a house we can make an offer, and making that offer and succeed, then we help them through the rest of the process with all the documents, the purchase agreement, etc., until we are the notary, and finally they get the key of the house. So
it's a full service what you are delivering.
We're full service, and also experienced in high-end properties. So also for the luxury properties, we are very experienced in that, based on all the experience we have also with our Dutch clients during all those years. Yeah.
Nice. Does Pracht International work with preferred suppliers?
During the process, it's not only the expat broker itself who is important, but we have also a complete network of preferred suppliers, reliable partners, which we know for several years. So we also choose quality in those contacts and long-term relationships. So when we can rely on those partners, and for example, it differs from financial financial advisors, but also a reliable moving company.
There's a whole team with specialists.
Building inspector, etc. Interior designers, everything you need to move to your house and to make it feel like home. That's really what we are aiming for. Yeah.
Okay, and you're also aiming on a renovation branch. It's also a sub-label or one of your 4 companies.
Yeah, one of my companies is also a company that can help people to remodel a house. So we have a team of professionals also for that. People who can help you with the first plans, drawings, how do you want to change your house, and also supervise the implementation, so we can arrange that all. We have contact with contractors, painting companies, interior advice. Now you can mention it, and we can deliver it.
Can you give an example?
Yeah, maybe it's also nice to mention that we recently added a new preferred supplier. It's Anja Kroon, Interior Design. She's also used to work for people who buy luxury homes. And
Expat Internationals.
Yeah, but also she also works for Dutch clients, of course. So she has a variety of clients, and also our clients can use her service and her professionalism in changing the house the way you like, and also with the complete interior if you like that. So,
what are the benefits of this partnership? So working together with those kind of preferred suppliers?
The benefits for our clients are that we have, as I mentioned, a reliable group of preferred suppliers. So if there is something wrong or is not going the way you want it to go, then because we have long-term relationships with them, they really strive to do the best to solve the problem. They will do it because they know that from Pracht, multiple clients are maybe coming. So based on that relationships, we together we deliver the highest service we can to our clients. Yeah.
Nice to hear that. I see the passionate, and you're very enthusiastic about the way you are working. You know exactly what you do. I see it. The listeners cannot see you, but I see it in your eyes, the big smile, the really genuine but really professional. Going to the next topic, the use of marketing tools, also what we want to share with Hello Expat, providing a stage where we talk about new strategy, new marketing techniques, the application. It changes very fast. When I look at your brand and your social media performance of Pracht Internationals, can you tell me about why did you start this platform?
Yeah, we started to use social media, so all the social media from LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter.
Those are the main channels?
Twitter.
Why is that?
Less, but Facebook and Instagram as well. So we have the whole scope, and we are, you can find us everywhere because we want to be accessible, because we have to do with clients most of the time who live abroad, so they have to find us somewhere on the internet. So using the social media is very important for us. Of course, we have our own website, so that's also important, but using the social media and posting topics over there, we experienced that it's very important to be visible there.
Okay, can you give an example from your YouTube channel?
Yeah, recently that was also very nice. We have several customers who find us through our YouTube channel from Russia to, for example,
from
also
Russia.
the South African clients. I think they also found us on YouTube because. I think a lot of people are searching on YouTube for those type of services. And I wasn't aware of that before, but now we use it and I see the effects of it. So, I'm very positive about using that more.
Yeah, what I think was 2 years ago, in this same studio, you did your first webinar, How to Buy a House in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And those people from Russia and from South Africa saw this webinar.
Yeah.
It's so...
Yeah, it's incredible. For me, I was almost surprised when that happened. But as you can see, it's really important to be there and that people can find your company there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and would you also use like videos for your content?
Yeah.
And what I saw on your YouTube channel from Pracht Internationals, that you have some like a range of videos called Discovering Hidden Gems in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Why did you do that? What is the purpose of those videos?
Now, what we see in the Netherlands, you have the central area, the Randstad area with the big cities, Amsterdam,
Rotterdam,
The Hague,
Den Haag,
Rotterdam, Utrecht, The Hague. Those cities are more or less known when people come from abroad. And that are also the cities where the international schools are located. So a lot of people, expats, internationals, choose to live in that type of cities because of the international schools. But more and more we see that also internationals choose to, especially if they want to stay longer in the Netherlands, not if it's for 2 years, I think, but if they intend to stay here, then they also choose more and more to have their children on Dutch schools. So then it doesn't matter anymore where you live. And the same we see with the Dutch people, that they choose to live a little bit outside of the Randstad. So to make that more clear, we made several videos in different areas in the Netherlands, from the eastern part and northern, from Friesland to the Achterhoek.
And you're driving in your own car?
And we drive there, and we make videos of the...
But you do it by yourself?
Yeah, by ourselves with our marketing communication manager. Yeah, we go there and we spend the day over there and we make those videos and we post it on our YouTube channel. So to show to international people that there are different options to live in the Netherlands. So we make
show the surroundings,
yes.
the benefits, the infrastructure.
Yeah.
I think very interesting. You are make it visible for people that they say, I want to see it, and sometimes people want to read it. Is that the purpose that you say the combining of articles like on LinkedIn, YouTube is visible, but people can watch that in the living room with the whole family? Yeah. Very clever. I think that's very clever marketing. And also you have a range of your videos on YouTube, like Expat City in the Netherlands. Maybe explain that. Why did you introduce those videos? Yeah,
we just started with that. The first series of videos is about the city of Hilversum. Expat City Hilversum.
Where we are.
Where we are now as well. And we made a few videos. The third one will come soon on live on YouTube about living in Hilversum. So we visited the schools, the international schools that are located over there. We visited the shopping area to make visible what type of shops are there. So give more impression. To make visible what really is the situation in that city. And after Hilversum, we are planning now to do more of these series in the coming month. Soon we have the series of the Hello Expat Hilversum about restaurants in...
looking forward for that.
Yeah, looking forward for that. Yeah, also always nice. So, also that's also a way to make it more clear, more visible, what the possibilities are to live in the Netherlands.
And you can see small villages, people they don't know about it. I think expats will always know. You have the Randstad. What kind of regions are very popular at this moment?
We see more and more that, but it's also the same for Dutch people, that people are choose locations more in the eastern part of Holland, because within an hour drive you'll back in the Randstad area. So it's most of the time for foreigners is also not such a big issue, that distance. And combined with the situation that people more and more also have the combination working from home and working at an office. So if they think, I'm going to drive to my office only 2 times a week, or then it's an hour drive or 1.5 hour drive is not such a problem anymore. And when you are more outside of the Randstad, you have more possibilities. There's more green, more greater plots of land.
Love that.
A bit more affordable.
Okay. And when you say this is like YouTube with the videos, and you also choose that a main social media platform is LinkedIn.
Yeah.
What are the benefits for LinkedIn for Pracht Internationals?
Now, for me, for Pracht Internationals, LinkedIn is important because a lot of my clients are working in businesses themselves. So they're also active on LinkedIn. So that's why it's important that we are present there as well in a good way.
And they give you great reviews,
recommendations. But it's afterwards.
Recommendations.
After, you can read them. It's on my personal LinkedIn, Gerda Wiegers. You can find it there because, a lot of my clients are in business themselves.
Because business to business.
Yeah, so then it's easy to find me also there. And so we are available on all those different types of social media, depending on how people look at it and what they want, what they're looking for.
And also I searched about your Pracht International LinkedIn page and also from yourself as Gerda Wiegers. What I saw, it was very different. I think it's to do with your drive, that you put photos from houses that you helped with your buyers. Sometimes we were expats, also with Dutch clients. And what I saw is that you didn't mention any name of the clients. I think it's very smart. But people who have LinkedIn recognize that's our houses.
Yeah.
That people were reacting on your article. How did you manage that?
Yeah, we posted that a few months ago. It's not very recently, but to show what type of houses we are involved.
Yeah, in luxury segment.
Yeah, and because I'm always very. The privacy of my clients is very important. So I didn't mention names. I didn't mention streets, only cities. And a few photos of houses that Pracht Internationals was connected to that house. And it was very surprising that a few of those clients also reacted on that post. And
they get in contact with you.
I didn't mention it before that I was going to post it. So it was really nice to see.
It's a very genuine way of generating maybe new leads or people, because when they are sharing your document or they comment, they have also connections who are not connected with you with the first and secondary connection. It can always give you new leads, and I think this is very smart marketing.
For us it's a way to show what type of houses we are, what type of houses you can find through our services, and it worked. Yeah.
And you're very high end as a broker, as an expat broker company. Is that what your purpose is? That you want to make relevant content? Because everyone wants to make relevant content. How did you combine with everything what you do in the classical way of marketing and also in the social media?
Yeah, it was a process to find the right way to communicate through social media, because at first I tried it myself, and then every time I was thinking, what type of content can I think of, and it was difficult. And now we have a really professional way of communicating through our social media. We make a good planning every month, almost a year ahead. But and then our main thing is that we want to share our knowledge, that we want to share our information.
To the expat internationals.
Yeah, it's not only from hello, here we are, and how good we are, because I don't think that's the way it works. I want to share, content that's relevant and that's actual about the housing market or whatever. About our service as well, but the clean way and not. That's the way I work and I want to be. Yeah,
because of course the listeners will know that. But what I know is from research that expats communicate a lot with social media, via, of course, with Facebook, with LinkedIn, and much more on LinkedIn on the business way, what I see as a trend. And also you're acting on that. It's very smart, I think, that you are doing really what the needs of the customers are, how they want to get information in the right way. Sometimes hard copy can always work, but you can. What I saw in one of your other LinkedIn article, that you also uploaded a PDF file. Yeah, very smart.
Yeah. So sometimes we use that. So we use different types of communication that they can download it. They can print it, for example, if you need it. We really try to share our knowledge through that media. And for next month we are planning to do that even more.
Yeah. What I also saw is, maybe it's your preferred spice, that relocators really are very active on LinkedIn. Yeah. How's your opinion about that?
Yeah, it's good that you mention it. We also work together with some relocators. We have experienced that it's also very beneficial for the client, because relocators, they assist people if they come to the Netherlands with all the things that are practical if you want to live here. And also with help for choosing the school for the children.
Yeah, but also renting first a house.
Energy contracts, whatever. Yeah. Insurances, etc. And they help. Most of the times they help also those clients with renting a house. When they see that those people want to stay longer in the Netherlands and want to buy a house, I have several times that they come to our company and that we can help them, those clients, with buying a house. So then we work together with the relocator and deliver also, again, the best service to the client to find the right property for them. And sometimes we experience that they can assist the relocator. We had once a relocator from French
tell me about that.
Nationality, but she lives in Holland, and
she's also a relocator.
Yeah, she had tips for expats, and she had French clients, and I helped them to find the house to buy. And sometimes she helped us to translate it in French. So
how's your French?
No, not so good.
Ça va bien?
Un petit peu.
Je parle un peu français.
Yeah, but
that's besides.
So working together with relocators is also a very good and efficient way for the clients.
And in the near future, you will improve that to work much more. And I think what you say also, that LinkedIn can be a very professional business-to-business platform to get the best of the relocators. And I think that's very interesting. That will be like more to come. You're very passionate and very ambitious. Yeah. What will be in the next future with relocators? And
we're going to investigate. We are investigating where the relocators are, which one are interesting for us, and so we are planning to do a kind of campaign in the next month, and maybe it's also a topic we can talk about later in a webinar or a podcast. I don't know.
You never know.
Maybe I return in your Hello Expat talks. You never know.
You're always welcome, because what you say is helping really from Pracht International in a rap, telling about helping in the buying process from A to Z, van A to Z when you say it in Dutch, in the whole process, providing a full service that people really, that they really working with a professional company, where trust is key. Yep. Other elements like that you are 24/7.
Almost.
You have the time to sleep, but people really can say Pracht International is moving on. Really listen to the needs of the customers. Also, when they have bought a house and they react on articles on LinkedIn, I think it's a very smart way to be in the picture of the clients, getting new leads. I think that's very interesting. I'm very interested about your development and what you're going to do with relocators. Gerda. This is very interesting, and I think for this episode of Hello Expat Talks, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Very interesting what you are telling, and I hope to see you soon and hear you soon on the next Hello Expat Talks.
Thank you.
Okay, this was Hello Expat Talks with Gerda Wiegers. Thank you very much. Till next time.